start with an opening statement from Coach, followed by questions, and then we'll allot a few minutes to ask any questions about our first conference game on Monday.
Really excited for our players. That was a fun one. It was just seemed, like everybody was at ease, everybody was loose, but playing really, really hard at the same time. So excited to have a game where we come out from the beginning and, set a standard, set the tone, and play a complete 40 minutes and keep our foot on the gas. And so really excited for us to break 100 and everybody get to score, everybody gets some good significant minutes while still playing hard, not letting loose, not getting complacent with a lead. So really excited, and I think that's the best way we could have asked to to end our non-conference play. So, ready to wake up tomorrow morning and prep for what's to come, but we'll definitely enjoy a 9-2 non-conference, and I think that's definitely something this group can be proud of.
Monique was a former teammate, right?
Yes.
Just tell me, about that relationship.
Yeah, that was my best friend in college. We came in together as freshmen, and her and I were really, really impactful freshmen on that 2009 Final Four team. We played a bunch, and her and I were always in the gym together. And anytime I'm back in Louisville, I make sure we just had dinner a couple weeks ago when I went back in town. And so, just somebody that's a lifelong friendship, relationship, family. When you build bonds at a place like this or Louisville, it's for life. And so that score is not an indication of the good job that she's doing with that team. They're banged up. They don't have bodies right now. I feel for her, but she's doing a really, really good job, and I'm really proud of her.
You obviously used two bigs tonight a lot, way more than you have at any point in the season. Two of them are sitting right here. How did you think that went, and is that something that you're going to need in Big 12 play?
I thought it went really well. We haven't done it yet, and this actually was the first game where it was a really good matchup for us to be able to do it. When we're playing the non-conference schedule that we did, we were playing a lot of small teams, so at times it wasn't great matchups for a Troll or Addie, let alone them together, so this was the first time where we actually played a team that had a couple true post players that played at the same time. So it allowed us to put two bigs in and see what happened. But I was very pleasantly surprised, and I'll be definitely optimistic moving forward that this is something that we can, line up that we can trust and go to, because we're going to need the size, physicality, length, ability to rebound as we enter Big 12 play here on Monday.
How do you think these two players are coming along?
Very well. Addie was banged up a little bit. She only had about one full practice and a shoot around before she played tonight. So she still was getting her feet under her, those chippies, those bunnies, that's just lack of practice the last few days. Achol's really done a good job trying to work herself into really, really good shape, knowing that she didn't play a ton in the non-conference and that she's going to play a ton in Big 12 play. So again, these two not having a ton of minutes under their belt in comparison to the rest of our team, I think the minutes they played tonight is going to be a tremendous asset, for them entering into Monday.
For the two of you, how does it feel playing together, and how is it different from when you're the only big on the floor?
I just feel like me and Achol, we have like a relationship, like we have like a rhythm on the court, and I've always wanted to like play with Achol. Like she's big, and I've always wanted to like play in the 4 position, to pass her the ball, to get her the ball, because I really trust her and I know she can score all the time. So it's really something I really look forward to more.
I love it. Y'all seen we was fighting for the boards together. Like we attacking each other just to get a board. Like I love it. It was so fun, and I can't wait to continue doing that.
You were very fired up out there after some of your made baskets. What did it feel like to get into a good rhythm out there on the court?
It felt really good. I'm at home, coach, my teammates, my family. It's just like I don't know. It was really exciting, and the crowd gets me super fired up as well. So.
One of the issues that I'm sure you're working through is fouling. Mm-hmm. What are some of the things that you are working on to make sure that you can stay on the court and you're not getting yourself into foul trouble?
I think especially like when I'm sorry. I think my duck-ins, like I think just timing it and my contact and just like knowing like time and place. So I think that'll help me in the future.
And Samantha didn't play tonight, and injury, just what was the decision there?
Just coach's decision, but expect her to be good to go for Monday.
How do you feel like the non-con has prepared you for what's to come in the Big 12?
I think it's prepared us from a standpoint of getting, 11 games worth of minutes together, seeing a variety of different teams, seeing teams with different strengths, seeing really, really good mid-majors that come in here and, give us a run for our money, seeing a couple teams that actually beat us because of a few things, I'm actually thankful for those couple losses. I think so many things get swept under the rug, and wins, just because you win, things get overlooked. You need a couple wake-up calls. You need, a team like this needs to remain humble and hungry and all those things. So will we have seen like the size and the, style of play that we're about to enter into? No, but I think we've seen a lot of other things that have prepared us in other ways. So we're excited for the opportunity. I know they watched Utah play the other night against a common opponent, and I just think this league is any given night, and that's what I'm going to tell our team every single time we step on the floor. Any given night, you can beat anybody any given night in this league, and I truly believe that from the top to the bottom. And we have to believe that as a group collectively, that every single time we tip off the ball in the Big 12, we can win the game, and we will win a bunch of them.
You give out that Dog of the Game award to somebody afterward. What are the criteria for winning that? How do you pick which player that is?
It's literally has nothing to do with statistics. It's like who set the tone from a competitiveness standpoint. It could come down to hustle plays. It could come down to just who was flexing on somebody when they got an and one, who dove on the floor and got the first loose ball, who, it's the little plays that nobody would see on this that you guys wouldn't write about or recognize, but somebody who set the tone from a competitiveness standpoint, play hard standpoint, maybe change the momentum of the game, and I just thought Addie deserved it tonight because she's hardly practiced at all. She goes in, plays 20 minutes, which is the most she's played all season, and grabs 11 boards in 20 minutes. And not only that, but like when Addie scores, when Achol scores, like these two, like turn it up, and I've just been asking this team so desperately to bring some personality and some spiciness, and like these two, I don't have to ask them to do that. That's who they are. They're super uberly competitive, and that's what I love to see. So, Addie missed 6 layups in a row, but she gonna make that 7th one and make a face, and I really enjoy that about her. So that's why Addie was our dog of the game today.
Addie, what does it feel like to get that award, to be able to carry the sign around?
I'm grateful. I can't believe I can run yesterday. I can't believe I can run on the court because I've been having issue with my leg, and I was like, I'm just surprised. I'm grateful, to be here. I've always wanted to be on the court, always wanted to play, always wanted to have minutes, always wanted to cheer on my teammate. I've just never gave up. I just want to continue doing that. So for me, getting this tonight is something that is pushing me forward. Is wanting me to do more. So I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for real.
Achol, you have experienced Big 12 play. You've seen what it's like. What is your advice to your teammates about what they can expect once Big 12 is done?
It's not easy. We're gonna have to compete every single day. It's gonna come down to the wire. Nothing's gonna come easy. We have to fight. We have to claw. We're the little dogs. Like Coach said, we're gonna have to fight, scratch. We're gonna have to do all that. We're the underdogs, so It's gonna be tough, but we're gonna be on top. Don't worry, we're gonna be on top.
Yep.
Becky, any news or change with Montea's status, or any decisions been made about this season?
No firm decisions have been made about this season. I would say if we don't probably know something in the next, I would say 2 to 3 weeks. There's if we don't have something more solidified in front of us, it's just been an up and down process for her. We think she's making some really good strides, and then there's a setback. And so we're keeping all options obviously open on the table right now. We're not counting her out for this season, but we're also not 100% sure that she will join us. So Bart does a great job, and our doctors and all those guys. And so I just listen to what they tell me and keep praying for her and hoping she's taking care of business. But I know she's attacking the rehab. She wants to be out there. So it's a unique situation. It's not a minor injury. We know that. And so it could just take time.
Has you been able to practice in team settings at all yet?
She was inching her way towards, contact. She was in half court stuff. She was going 5-on-0. And then in these last few weeks, she's just taken a couple steps back. So now it's mostly been shooting again. You just don't know how the knee's going to respond, so it's pretty much day by day at this point.
What is it? Go ahead.
I was just wondering when Kelly's going to be here to give you, an extra body in practice.
We have that official date, Michelle. It's like the 27th. Callie. Hinder. I think she's going to get here on the 27th.
27th, but like not officially till like the 3rd.
Okay. She's getting back to Arizona, I think, from Australia on the 27th. She'll be in Phoenix for a few days, and then she'll get here on the 3rd or the 4th. And then, she'll be with us practicing full go, traveling, getting immersed in everything. But we're excited for her to get here, for sure.
What does it mean to you to have 100 career Division I victories as a head coach?
It means a lot. It means I've had really good players and a lot of smart people around me. I just love doing this. I love winning. I want to keep winning. I want 100 more, right? But yeah, I mean, it's not. These aren't my 100 wins. It's every staff that I've had. It's all the great players that I get to coach. There might be 100 wins on my resume, but I didn't score any points. So it's been. I love my job. I love doing this, and I love winning. And I'm thankful that I've been able to do that 100 times because of the people I've surrounded myself with.
Do you have any special plans for your birthday?
Yeah, but I'm being surprised, so I don't know what they are. I'll let you know what we end up doing. But I'm gonna try to enjoy my birthday. I'm gonna have Utah over here, in the back of my brain, but we'll enjoy it.
For all of you, so next Monday is a conference, right? How are you guys gonna be prepared mentally and physically? How to prepare?
Yeah.
For all of you?
I mean, I just told them in the locker room, it's a new season. I don't care if we went 0-11 or 11-0 in the non-conference. All that stuff gets scrapped, gets thrown in the garbage. You are 0-0 starting on Monday. So just that mentality of this is the season that you just played a preseason. Now this is your real season, right? And so, but as far as how we prepare and how we practice for these Big 12 games, nothing will change. I treat every game like it's the national championship with how we prepare. So there will be nothing different just because there's a Big 12 logo next to it. But their mindset, they definitely need to be sharp. They need to be ready. They need to be, there is no room for slippage from this point forward.
Practice the same intensity, defensive mindset. That's going to take us all the way.
Yeah, she has always been saying it, we need to get a stop. It doesn't matter what we score on the other end. Getting a stop leads us to our offense. So, we've been working on that, and I think, for the Big 12, it's going to be, something we need to work on more, and we're going to do that.
Cool. Thank you.